Hey, we're just Raw here again, and I wasn't planning on doing a second video today other than one piece of game release, but it looks like on another website I found Kiss manga. Apparently, My Hero Academia got updated with 169. It's a cultural festival, and we just had a sports festival. Not yes, we just had a sports festival, so we're dealing with the actual culture festival in high school. And after from the last chapter we had with Ayama's eccentricity. But that was just basically like a two manga on Ayana was saying that he understands how Izuku understands the course between him and Izuku's don't match their bodies, but they still tend to move forward with their plan to become heroes one day. And a look at that chapter was released last couple days ago, almost I think last week. We're in with a new chapter right now, so let's get on to it with 169, the Culture Festival, unless we're going to start with the actual high school culture festival. Most every high school in Japan does at a certain time of year. I'm not too sure when. Mostly towards the close of. I'm trying to think, when do they do their culture festivals? The sports festival was a couple of months ago, sometime during the summer, or at least during the end of the spring. And I think the culture festival is during the fall. Kind of forgot. I'm not too sure what dates exactly do it, but anyway, let's just get right to it. I think we're gonna hit out with a new arc this time around with the culture festival. The sports festival was his own thing, became its own arc. I'm pretty sure the culture festival could be his own arc. Let's move on to it here. It's lively. Look over here. Oh, looks like she is breaking breakdance. Oh, everyone's like, dancing is her hobby, huh? If her skirt slips off, her panties might. Oh my god, Mineta. Ashido-san's current body movements take from inspiration from dance. How should I put it? It's a state of movement where your entire body is being used. And it looks like Invisible Girls is not. Don't forget the steam buns I cooked at the first battle tree. I should try it too. Could you teach me? Okay, boy, let's dance. Yes, ma'am. Sato's sweets are also great too. It's great that you've maintained this active hobby during our hero training. Such strength. Though we're talking about hobbies, Jiro's is pretty impressive too. Jiro's. Nice. Actually, that room of yours looks like a music store. That's beyond the scope of just a hobby. And alright, okay, don't you guys remember the room ring? No, that's gotta be a music pro's room, right? How do you practice seriously? How often do you practice? Do you seriously? I mean it, and not. What did? Okay. Kayla looks like something about her hobbies, and like Jiro's hobbies. I really just want to explore. Just want to explain this yet. We have a culture festival. Okay, it looks like the next page over is just okay. It looks like you have Aizawa just coming here. It's so school-like. Versus Unified finally being somewhat such ordinary school. Have you been to Airytowns today? Let's talk that table that matter. Table that matter? I don't know what that means. It was going crazy. Yes, culture festival schools like has Sabbath go. Let's see what we're gonna. Is it really okay for us to be doing so carefree at this moment in time? Kirsten, you've changed, huh? But it's valid, isn't it? Especially during this proliferation of villains period. Proliferation of villains? I think I remember that one. Excellent point. Our UA doesn't revolve around the hero department. If the athletic festival is sponsored by the hero department, the culture festival is the domain of the other departments. Oh, remember the Department of Management, Department of General Education, and the Department of Support. So the other three departments that were introduced in the sports festival are going to get a more chance to shine here for the school. So it looks like we might see the brainwashing guy return back again. So, I probably should explain what the other three departments were doing. The level of exposure isn't comparable, but to them it's an exciting festival. Moreover, the truth of the matter is, that there is a considerable number of students who are stressed out from the daily activities of the hero department and its boarding system. When you put it that way, I really don't have anything else to say. That's also why you shouldn't apologize so easily. The word apologize here refers to the Japanese custom of apology followed by resolution, i.e., Kyoshina's behavior. This year will be different from past years. Part of that staff will be cut and the culture festival will only occur within the school. I already said we're not the main drivers of this event, but as a rule, each class has to pick one program. That refers to the theme of class you to execute. So we'll sign on that. Please allow me, Class 1 Representative Tenya Ida, to officially some progress. I'll try my best to narrow down the idea smoothly. First, let's pick up some possible themes. Those who just didn't raise your hands. Just raise your hands and everybody, only both Ida and Yozaru are just getting hit with a fast barrage of options here. Like, BAM! There's an explosion. What a fast change in attitude. No, I'll keep the class in order no matter what. Katarina, let's do a maid cafe. Maid's a service theme, huh? Not bad. That's too late, Karinari. And Scoot, a teddy bar. Oh my. Is there even anyone there? Is there any weight here? Whoa, it's like she actually, I love how Sue just easily gets him like that. A teddy bar. Nope. Yuraku, a mochi shop. A mochi's. Arm wrestling competition. Bikiri House? A Japanese magazine in the 70s which triggered its own subculture. A crepe house. Oh, grab and go food theme. Perfect. Dancing, flashy. A petting zoo? A petting zoo? Where are you get? Now I can see. A banquet for students of darkness. Okay. My glitter show? A short play or something? Well, if it ain't, then someone looks at Kainari her that is like a little weak, don't you think? That's why I say crepes don't belong in any Asian food. Let's be big. You're with an area. I was like, you're trying to keep things calm. All she was like, we able to narrow down on. It was supposed to mean in the end, huh? Make a decision by tomorrow morning. In the event that you can't decide, we'll have a public lecture. Public lecture. Oh, nobody wants to hear it. No one wants to do that. So if I can find some kind of hint, if you like this content, subscribe to our channel. Oh, YouTube, huh? Where's the intern in Bakugo 2? Still elementary classes, they said they can't nearly participate in the discussions, so they go along with whatever we decide. And Bakugo goes to sleep. Okay, Bakugo goes to sleep while the other has the interns have their elementary class. Now I tried to settle down and rethink it all. Regarding what Sensei said and other department stress, I think we should come up with a design plan that would assist them with laying off some steam. That's true, isn't it? Students aspiring to be heroes shouldn't have this much stress. If that's the case, frankly, I don't think UA students familiar with lunch rushes cuisine should attempt a theme based on food. No food-related themes? Personal. Those are just discussing how the themes for the culture festival. I guess you're right. It would be a huge disservice to them if we were only selecting a theme based on our own desires. Would we do something more festival-like? Like a maid cafe, petting zoo, bikini house? Basically, it's kind of unsanitary, isn't it? Be something to let off some steam. To have us play. An amateur level play surely won't add any stress. Everyone getting into dance would be fun. No, it's like shows that came up with any. Wouldn't dance be a good idea? What an unexpected supporter! Todoroki coming out here. There's this one thing I forgot it's called, where everyone gets rowdy. Wait. This cannot be a Todoroki. When did you become a party person, Todoroki? I'm not. I thought Ia's suggestion was the best. And along those lines, it wouldn't be best if I suggest a place where everybody could have fun. It's an idea I got from a professional license training course. What kind of training course were they in? Makes you kind of question with you. Yeah, they actually never Todoroki and Bakugo didn't really say what happened in their professional license exam in their course. I only say it once, but wouldn't that be just as stressful as doing the play? And Ayama is going to teach them how to dance. An amateur with awkward moves mastered in sets in one day. Ishido's instructions are really. Hold it, amateurs! Dance is rhythm. In other words, music. The guests will need first-rate music. If we're talking about music, we're going to you, Jiro! And she does not want you to, and also because of her face and her reaction, she does not want you part of this. A live performance of Jiro-chan's instruments. Wait, what for? Not only you're really good at teaching music, but when we were playing together, it was so much fun. And everybody else is not exactly a hobby rooted in heroism, you know? It's just really simple. It's a simple hobby. Honestly, it's not something I could be proud of enough about to perform. Adjust myself there. So that was it. That thing today. It's so cool that you're good with instruments. Kanemaru just Jiro-san. It's a skill that may put a smile on people's faces. I think it's well situated in the work of a hero. Well suited in the work of a hero. Both your requests, but it's completely up to Jiro herself. So Jiro's the only one who the side can agree to if she wants to be the DJ. If I don't do it after this much commotion, it doesn't have to be rock, right? The class A's performing is a live performance and dance with party space. The program is decided, but reflected on the monitor is most like the next video will play. Well, it looks like this guy just happened to leer in the monitor. And that's where we end off with My Hero Academia. So it looks like you was going to go to a school festival, going to the culture festival that every Japan school does nowadays. Every Japan school does at a certain time of the year to blow off the steam. It's mostly support for the other three departments. The Department of Management, Business Management, General Education, and Support departments. While some of it was mainly for the heroes, this, of course, was meant for the other departments to lower some stress. So it looks like they decided on a dancing free space with Jiro being the DJ. But apparently there's one guy in the monitor, screen's a little bit off to me. So hopefully the next chapter we're going to see more of this. So until then, leave a like, subscribe, and share with a friend, and I'll see you again next time for the next video. Laters!